complaint to launch an inquiry into President Trump. In May of 2018, the whistleblower complaint form read, quote, "In order to find an urgent concern credible, the Inspector General of the intelligence community must be in possession of reliable, first-hand information. The Inspector General cannot transmit information based on an employee's second-hand knowledge of wrongdoing." Well, a mysterious revision in August of this year, eliminating the requirement for direct first-hand knowledge of wrongdoing, as we now understand it. Joining us now is the co-founder of the Federalist, Sean Davis. Sean, great to have you with us. This is, I want to get first your sense of this impeachment effort by the Democratic Party against this president, based on the transcript that you've read, that we've all looked at, the complaint and its allegations and the way in which they are constructed, and by the way, the issue of first-hand knowledge no longer a requirement, and then the cover-up. So let's start with your judgment of the conversation.
Well, I think it's important to note that earlier this evening, about an hour ago, the Intelligence Community Inspector General issued a very long press release in which it completely vindicated our reporting on the change to that whistleblower form. In fact, the Intelligence Community IG admitted that it did change the form in August, that it did eliminate that guidance requiring first-hand knowledge, but it also stated that this particular complainant filled out the previous form, checked the box that he did have first-hand knowledge in addition to hearsay, and even attested under penalty of perjury that all the information he offered was true. And I find that particularly interesting, given that we know, based on that transcript that the president declassified and released, that the complaint from the so-called whistleblower was actually riddled with false statements and errors. I think that is something that is extremely significant going forward.
And as our Catherine Herridge reported, the issue of whether or not changing the form is adequate to remove the burden of first-hand knowledge. This is stunning stuff. And by the way, it's part of the reason that I have said about this entire impeachment theater that Nancy Pelosi has authored, along with Adam Schiff. It seems so clumsy, Sean,